Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Nate the lawyer. Corrupt judge shoots husband, gets acquitted, and then shoots boyfriend? Holy. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. So that Chow. It's Chow Time.
Okay, this is Judge Sonia McKnight. She's been a judge since 2015, and since that time,
awesome
she's
name.
become a judge. She's been suspended from the bench twice, arrested and charged with tampering with evidence, accused of shooting her ex-husband.
Whoa. The judge was charged with tampering with evidence? What the hell?
And 5 years later, accused of shooting her boyfriend.
Yeah.
This woman is scary. Okay, meet Judge Sonia McKnight out of Pennsylvania. She was accused of shooting her ex-husband.
Last week, law enforcement sources says Judge McKnight shot her husband inside a home on Lexington Street. Court documents show McKnight's husband, Enoch McKnight, pled guilty to assault and endangerment charges this year.
We did some digging and found that a PFA was filed against McKnight's husband, Enoch, back in October. In it, he is barred from McKnight's address. Additional court documents show just 1 day before the PFA was granted, Enoch was charged with simple assault, reckless endangerment, and criminal mischief. The documents go on to explain he assaulted Sonia.
The DA says the PFA was recently changed to allow for peaceful contact.
Now, the judge was cleared of this shooting. The Attorney General's office said,
Okay, if she was getting assaulted and getting attacked, she had to shoot him. Yeah, that's understandable, actually.
as we found that Miss McKnight acted in self-defense, which is why our office did not file charges.
The other side of this, she is a judge. The likelihood of them siding with her in self-defense and putting, evidence towards her is more likely than not. I'm not going to say how corrupt the system is or anything, but I just don't see too many judges getting thrown in jail like this.
Now, 2 years later, the government did decide to file charges when they said that this judge interfered with the police investigation, specifically her son getting arrested.
Criminal charges after being accused of interfering with the arrest of her son in 2020. She spent more than 6 months suspended without pay in 2021 while that criminal case played out, then returned to the bench after her acquittal. But last year, the PA Court of Judicial Discipline ruled that McKnight had misused her power as a judge. And today it outlined McKnight's punishment, a 200-day unpaid suspension of which she's already served 190 days. McKnight will begin serving the remaining 10 days of the suspension on February 9th, then spend 1 year on probation and must not commit any further ethical violations.
And as you heard, she was acquitted of those charges.
What's the next step for you, Judge?
I'm ready to take my seat back. I need to get back to the bench. I love my community. I want my seat. And the community has voted me back in. I've been going through a free election. And I thank God for my community believing in me and said, you know what? She deserves the seat. So I'm grateful.
So the judge easily served her time with the ethics violations and got back to work. But just 2 years later, she was suspended from the bench again. Check it out.
County District Judge Sonia McKnight is suspended without pay, according to court documents. Documents from Pennsylvania's Court of Judicial Discipline allege
7 different allegations involving theft of time, conflict of interest, abusing her office prestige, and unexplained absences. Judge McKnight allegedly faced a conflict of interest on 2 different occasions when she presided over cases where her impartiality could be questioned. Judge McKnight did not recuse herself from a case where her personal attorney represented a defendant in a DUI-related case she presided over. She also presided over a case involving a Harrisburg City police officer that she filed a citizen's complaint against, alleging he, along with 3 other officers involved in her 2021 criminal investigation, conspired to destroy her credibility in the community. The judicial office says McKnight abused the prestige of the judicial office when she reached out to a Dauphin County contact asking to obtain a copy of the police report related to that criminal case.
This is one of the first few times we actually see the investigation on these judges on doing such unsavory things. I don't see too many like news articles or news videos. Shout outs to Nate, the lawyer, for putting this out there, of judges getting scrutinized this way. I'm glad it's happening, because judges are humans too.
They say she also abused this prestige when she used her social media accounts that identify herself as a magistrate judge to sell a product named Acquitted Red. On March 23, 2022, Judge McKnight's clerk received a civil complaint claiming McKnight owed an individual nearly $2,100. McKnight allegedly advised her clerk to act like the complaint was never received, a misdemeanor offense of obstructing administration of the law. Lastly, Judge McKnight allegedly failed to appear for her assigned judicial duties and could not be reached between January 14th and 16th of this year.
Now,
You would think after that many accounts of, fuckery, they would have suspended her or like got rid of her license or judgeship or whatever, but they just keep letting her come back in. I don't understand that.
the judge has been through all of that. And now, fast forward 1 year later, and this
Jeez.
judge has been arrested for attempted murder for shooting her boyfriend in the head.
Authorities confirmed the shooting happened.
Oh, in the head. And he didn't die? Holy, this man survived.
Early Saturday morning on the 200 block of Saddle Ridge Drive in Susquehanna Township. While the victim was shot in the head, he is expected to be okay, though he is now blind in one eye.
According to court documents,
That's crazy. Very few humans in the world can say they got shot in the head and are still alive. Holy.
McKnight had been in a 1-year relationship with the victim and living in his home. The man says throughout last week he tried numerous times to end the relationship and get McKnight out of the home, even taking her key, but she wouldn't leave. Late Friday night, police say the man told them McKnight finally got the message they were over and he went to bed. He was shot a couple hours later while he was asleep. He is
The man supported a judge. She lived with him? Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know how much judges get paid, but I'm pretty damn sure they're getting paid over $100,000. Because it takes a lot of lawyership plus, all that other stuff to become a judge. So even though she's making crazy good money, still living with the boyfriend, still, wants to be with the boyfriend and have the boyfriend take care of everything. This is modern women, guys. Doesn't matter where or how powerful they are, how rich they are, they still want a man to take care of them.
now blind in one eye. Police say when they arrived, McKnight was deceptive, lied about where she was that night, and her hands tested positive for gunshot residue.
McKnight is accused of attempted murder and aggravated assault. She was unable to post $300,000 bail, according to court.
$300,000? That's not even that much. When, I probably shouldn't mention it, but yeah, when I went to jail, it was a lot more than that.
Records.
All right, I'm just going to say it. This judge obviously thought she was above the law. Now, listen to how McKnight acted when the officers were trying to arrest her son. When McKnight arrived at the scene, she allegedly questioned the officers as to why her son was being arrested, told the officers they should not be searching her son, removed pill bottles from her son's car, which she did not return to the police, and took possession of her son's car, keys, and an unknown sum of cash that the police had taken from her son. Now, in reading those facts, would you think that was a judge who was doing that? And even if it wasn't a judge, wouldn't you think the person at least felt totally entitled to do whatever they wanted? So I think that's where we're coming at with this judge. I think this judge saw that robe as more of a crown. Now, Judge McKnight disputes the accounts, and this is what she says.
Now, McKnight's attorney has issued a statement saying, in part, Judge McKnight is innocent of the alleged charges. She did not shoot Mr. McCoy. Judge McKnight looks forward to the whole story being told. Judge McKnight intends to vigorously defend herself in this matter. She believes in the criminal justice system, and once all of the facts in this matter are brought to light, she is confident that she will be cleared of any wrongdoing.
So what, the man shot himself in the eye to try to commit suicide or something? Well, you had the gun residue on your hand. How? People, I don't even understand how you can even argue that.
The judge says she's innocent, and she's going to prove her innocence. Now, it's shocking to say, but this judge has a pretty lengthy criminal rap sheet, right?
She does.
She's got the shooting, even though she was found not guilty. Then she has the other arrests for the thing with the son. And now she's got this murder rap that she's got to kind of beat. So, either this is the most unluckiest judge.
Wait. Is it a murder rap or thought it was attempted murder? Oh, I guess attempted murder would be a murder rap, I guess.
Sure. She's got a problem. She's got a problem. And let's not
She
forget,
is the problem.
She can't make bail. And in Pennsylvania, they have bail reform. So an ultra-leftist judge living in a Democratic stronghold, I assume she was going to be okay. And they gave her bail, which means to me that they have a very strong case. And if their case wasn't that strong, that she wouldn't have to put up $300,000 worth of bail. So now let's see what happens to this judge, who is now facing 40 years in prison if convicted.
Damn.
If you like this story and other stories like it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube.
Shout outs to Nate the lawyer. This was a wonderful court case. I don't usually do the judge court cases, but I'm starting to do it now, and I'll try to cover male judges. But I've never even known that you can have such a rap sheet and still be a judge. That's crazy. Like, you're making decisions on people's lives, and your rap sheet is like as long as a freaking CVS receipt. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.